What's up everyone, Nicholas K. Ross here, and today I'm gonna be, wait up, I don't need that anymore. Today I'm gonna be showing you guys a couple things, 3 different types of things that I'm gonna recommend for this month at least. They're not by any means new, they're just things that I got and I feel like it should be nice. So one of them is going to be towards photographers, the other one's going to be towards college students, and the other one's just going to be in general for anyone that likes to read. Before we start, make sure that you guys go check out my Instagram, follow me on the link description below, it should be popping up right here somewhere. So you can see some pictures like these ones, and if you want to see how I took these, that's how we get into the first item. So the first thing that I'll be recommending for everyone is this right here. This is just a crystal sphere. Super simple and it's super cheap. I think this one ran me for about 10 bucks. And for photography, this gives you such a different perspective, like on the pictures that you saw and the pictures that I'll have on my Instagram. It's similar to what the prism does, like the crystal prism or glass prism that gives you some light on it. This one, you focus inside the ball and you show you everything that's around it. As you can see me through it right now. So it's super nice and it would definitely like bump your pictures to a whole new level. And whenever you buy this one, it will come with a little stand for it that you just pop it on top so you can hold it. It comes also with a little pouch and a little cloth so you can clean everything off, because the amount of fingerprints that you leave on this, it's no joke. It's definitely worth it, especially if you're doing some photography. It's definitely something fun to check out. Since I began college, I made the mistake of having a big laptop. I have a 17.3 inch gaming laptop, and that thing is heavy, like super heavy. So when you mix that with the books and just walking around campus, that is a really bad choice, especially for your back. So a couple months in campus, I bought this, which is a Microsoft Surface Go, and it is super light. Like, this thing weighs just nothing. And I did every single college assignment that I had on it. It is definitely like the best thing that a student could have because it's so portable. The charger weighs absolutely nothing. It can do everything that I needed, from taking notes to doing small projects. Right now I use it even to edit some of my own photos, like the ones that you saw that I posted on my Instagram. And it is a really good bang for the buck because it is super versatile. You won't even feel it in your backpack whenever you're walking around campus, if we all go back to campus eventually. But if you're thinking that this is like only to go to campus, I understand that right now online school is like everything. So this is what I'm using for all my online classes. I just pop it open. Even when I have the desktop here, sometimes I just lay on my bed and I just do all my online school here. And it also has a webcam, so you can do the Zoom conference call-ins with your professors and everything with the little keypad, which is pretty good. So for a student, I think you cannot go wrong with this. Right now, whenever I travel, like I went to Boston a couple months ago, I didn't even bring my big laptop. I just brought this because I could do everything on it and I was on top of all my classes. So this is definitely something that every college student should at least check out, just as a portable, let's do everything for school solution. And of course, the link for it will be in the description below. So it's not exactly a final item, it's more like a collection of things. In this case, since I began college, I realized that I haven't been reading a lot and I wanted to change that, so I bought a couple books, and of course I just kept on buying books. And these ones are the ones that kind of caught my interest. I'm not a huge fan of like story and purpose books. I want to read a book and gain some knowledge of it. So that's why these books over here kind of got my attention. So the first one, it's called You Can Read Anyone. And why I like this book is because it's not teaching you some magic trick to understand anything. It's not like some dark magic or anything like that. It's just simple body language and just understanding how to ask questions in a certain way to get the answers you want. Just, you know, like playing with the words. And it's super helpful because this is a real life skill that you could use. It's something that probably like a detective would use or a police officer would use to get some information out of you. It's just a skill that everyone could have, because whenever you're in an interview, you know what they're asking you and you understand what they're trying to get out of you. Like, you understand what people want from you. You understand if they're a good person just trying to have a chat. You understand if they're having any kind of malicious thoughts and want to just use you or abuse of your generosity or anything like that. And even on the back of the book over here it says, what do they really want? Which is just a good way for you to watch out and never have anyone step over you to try to get what they want, and always be careful so you're not hurt by anything. So this definitely got my attention. Goes to me and to my lovely mother, who should be reading this, which is Memory Mastery. And this one also is also not teaching you crazy stuff, but it's definitely teaching you how to pay attention to things instead of looking to observe. Chances are you just looked at your phone, you just looked at it, the time's displayed right there, and you just don't know what time it is. But it was right in your face because you just didn't observe. That was not what you're looking for. But that's what this book does. It's not exactly making you a super genius remembering everything. It's more like training your brain to understand what it is looking for, and that way just keeping the meaningful details of whatever you're reading or whatever you're looking at, or what text you gotta remember or something along those lines. Instead of just wasting your memory on something that you would never use, you just learn how to properly train it, like associating a face with an object. That way you always remember who that person is or what their name is. Just like on the back of the other book, this one also has a message on it that pretty much explains most of it, saying that there are not bad memories, there are only untrained ones. And it is true. If you want to remember everything, if you want to pay attention, if you want to never have any issues with history class ever again, this could help you. And the last book is a book that I thought it was super stupid, but I grew to love it super fast. Like, no kidding, I love this. It's like a little daily little nugget of knowledge. Each day you have a page that you have to read, and it will be about a different topic. So each day of the week has a different topic to it. So the first page of it, for example, says week 1, day 1 is about the alphabet. Showing you where it came from and pretty much the history. So the Monday of week 16, when you're really far down, is about the Spanish Inquisition, which is a history lesson. On a Thursday, there's this one that's about a black hole. So there's a lot of different topics. It's everything that you could read, and it's not a lot. Like, it's literally like each day it's gonna be one page. So you have one little page to read that day and learn so much. So for someone that's maybe trying to get in the habit of reading, or someone that just wants to learn about a bunch of things in a short span, you cannot go wrong with this. And all these books, all the ones that I'm saying, I'm gonna try to find their links and I'll put them on the description. And all of them, when I bought them, they were like $6-7 for something that you could use for the rest of your life. So that is definitely something that I would recommend for you guys. And let me know if you like this. Let me know if you want me to do like a monthly, like what did I get this month, so maybe you guys can start new hobbies or anything like that. Like, for example, I started videography and photography just because of this quarantine, and now I'm doing YouTube. So let me know if you guys like these items. They're all very simple, I understand, but none of them are super expensive besides the Surface Go, which is the more expensive item on this. My goal right now is to get my little brother off that computer and make him read something, because it's like 24/7 in that. I'm gonna throw this out. Right, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. Follow me on my social medias. All the links for all the things that I've talked about are in the description down below. And I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace.